Hi, I'm Darcy Barrow with Foundation Homes, working in property management in Marin County, California. I'm here today at the annual NARPM conference in Napa, California with Curt Bulloch from CSE Insurance. Curt, we have a couple of questions that come up when we're meeting with new landlords around landlord insurance policies. And one of the top questions is, what's the difference between an additional insured and an additional interest on a policy?
Big difference, Darcy. So additional interest just means you're going to get a copy of that client's policy. So when there's a renewal, that copy of that renewal policy will come to you. If you're named as an additional insured on the property, which you should be as a property manager, that will protect you under the liability protection. So if there was a slip, trip, and fall on the accident and there's a lawsuit that followed, you also would be covered by that landlord policy as well as the owner of the property that you're managing it for.
Can you tell me maybe a real life example of when having this policy has come into play?
Sure. Okay, so recently a property manager was not named on a policy as additional insured. And he had to hire an attorney to answer the complaints, so he had to incur a lot of legal costs.
And then that property manager probably had to pass those costs back to the landlord because of the property management agreement,
Exactly.
right? Okay, so what I'm hearing correct, if I'm hearing this correctly, an additional insured actually gives the landlord more insurance and more protection on the policy.
Yes, and it actually doesn't cost anymore. So if they're using a professional property manager such as Foundation Homes, the owner of that property will actually get a discount on that policy. Plus there's a lot of special coverages on there that pertain to some of the laws that recently been passed for bed bugs, and they'd have coverage for bed bugs as well, eviction expense, extended loss of rental income.
Okay, that's good information. And one last question, Curt, can you tell me what are kind of the top mistakes that you see landlords make when it comes to a landlord insurance policy?
Underinsuring. So they'd have too little liability, they may not have coverage for fair housing or discrimination claims, or they may not have enough coverage for loss of income or rents if there's a covered claim and the tenant moved out and they didn't have enough money coming in from the insurance company to pay when the unit wasn't rented.
Got it. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Curt, for answering our questions. Again, I am Darcy Barrow with Foundation Homes in Marin County, California. Give us a call anytime.